welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see by the title and probably by my face, today I am recreating the look that Nikkie Tutorials did on her channel, which was the cloud makeup trend. When I saw the video I was like, oh my goodness, I want to try and recreate that. I've tried to recreate it in the way of teaching you how I do it. Not that I'm a great teacher or very good at anything really, but just like how I did it. So I've not like gone really fast or anything. This video is probably going to be really long, but I just wanted to do kind of step by step how I created this look in case you want to recreate it at home and you're not sure where to start. I really like how the look came out. I've also used quite a few new products in this video as well, because I am in the top 10 of the Feel Unique Top Vlogger competition, and they sent me a big parcel. I got to choose products to use for the top 10 competition video. I'm not explaining this well in London, so all those products arrived today, so I wanted to play with a lot of them. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I am so hungry. As soon as I'm finished filming this intro, I'm going to McDonald's. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you want to see how to do this look here, then please just do keep on watching. So we are starting off. I've already got my brows on, obviously on my other eye mostly, and then I've gone in with my P. Louise eyeshadow base. I mean, I get the creasiest eyes, so I've got to just constantly pat concealer and stuff out. Anyway, first thing I'm going to take is this NYX Ultimate Bright palette, and I'm going to take this shade here. It doesn't have a shade name, by the way, so I can't tell you what that is. And I'm going to start by popping that, patting it on, inner corner to outer corner. All the way into my inner corner, because we're going to be cutting that out with the white eyeliner, so I want it to be visible. So just in that rounded shape, and I'll even take it a little bit under my eye. I just find that that helps me not wing it out too much and everything gets crazy if I just take it underneath my eye as well. Then I'm taking a brush that's got no product on it, it's just stained from when I did this on the other eye. I'm just going to gently buff the edges of that first NYX shade. Just to help that blend into the skin, just a pinch. Taking my NYX palette again, I'm dipping into this shade here on that brush that I used, which by the way was a ZOEVA 228 brush. Absolutely in love with ZOEVA brushes. I've always known they were good, but now that I've got like a collection of them, they are so good. I do think they're worth the money, genuinely. But if you don't want to splash out and get like a huge set, just pick a few brushes of their single ones that they do them all in singles, so you can really just kind of pick and choose what one you want. The 228's fab, the 22, I'll tell you a few of my favorite, well I'll link a few of my favorite ones down below, but yeah, really like ZOEVA brushes. So I'm just going in with that kind of mint shade, and I'm going to buff that out. I'm taking it really high, almost to my brow. Just trying to make sure I've got it matching with my other eye. I'm going to go back in with that first blue and just add a bit more here. Just feel like it's kind of not on that outer corner very much. I'm really happily surprised at how pigmented these NYX eyeshadows are. I think this is the first time I've tried NYX eyeshadows, apart from the metallic palette I got like last Christmas. That ones that they did that were £25, and I got one of them, and it's the only one I've used, and I've actually barely used it. A bit more mint. Now I'm going to take the Colour Drain Vivid Pigment in Yacht Life, which is a deep, deep matte blue. I'm using that on my Morphe M506. This brush is fab. This is going to really add the depth that we're looking for. This blue is really, really pigmented. This is definitely a look I was doing before my base, because this would ruin your base if it was falling out everywhere. I'm taking that through the crease, quite close to my inner corner, although we won't see very much of it there. And then slightly below as well. So that's really much deeper than the next one. Like that. I'm just rubbing that brush on my makeup towel that I keep on my knee. And I'm just gonna gently go around the edges. Such a lovely rainy day. Don't know if you can hear that. The sound of rain is just so calming to me. I'm gonna go back into that NYX palette, into this shade just here, on my ZOEVA 228. And just start blending out the edges of that deep, deep blue. I'm putting barely any pressure on my skin. I read on Stacey Marie MUA's Instagram, she said if the skin's moving or if the bristles are splaying, then you're using too much pressure. I swear to you, I learned so much from that girl. She is incredible. Starting to blend this out. This is quite a long process. This is probably going to be quite a long video, but it's just quite a process to really build up that blend. So, talking of building up the blend, I'm taking another Colour Drain Vivid Pigment. This is in the shade Drip Drop. Same ZOEVA 228 brush. I'm going to add that shade Drip Drop. These are now available on Beauty Bay. So if you want some insanely pigmented, bright eyeshadows, I'd really recommend these. Especially if you just want a couple of colours. See, I'm still keeping it quite rounded, but I'm letting the edges diffuse a little bit. Getting that under, I can clean that up with concealer later if I've taken it too low down. And then back in with my NYX palette and that really light mint shade. Same brush, I'm just scrubbing it off on my towel, I'm not doing anything naughty. Once again, just going around the edges. I'm going to go in with a pinch more of Drip Drop because I feel like I've not really blended out that deep blue very well. I'm just using a very small amount of pressure and little circular motions. And then even a tiny bit more of that first NYX shade. I know some people call it NYX, but to me it's just easier to say NYX. You just want to blend it until you're happy with the blending. We are going to cover quite a lot of it up, but I still feel like underneath you need to make sure you've got a good base of blended shades so that it just looks better, obviously. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with that. Like I said, we will cover quite a lot of it up, so I'm not going to worry too much more at this point about our blending. I'm just going in worrying with my blending and putting a tiny bit more on this outer corner of the Drip Drop shade. Now we need to add the cloud effect, and we're going to use NYX gel eyeliner. This is not a NYX video, as you'll find out, and this is white. I got this on Debenhams. It's sold out everywhere, it seems. Just keep your eyes peeled for it, it's so good. And I'm going to use a blank Canvas Cosmetics E28 brush. This is a pointed eyeliner brush, and this is the first brush I use to kind of get my shape, and this is Just like I said, a little eyeliner brush by Blank Canvas. Okay, I need to match this to my other eye or this whole look's gonna look pretty bad. So I just start by putting on like a semicircle, taking that down to my inner corner. Don't worry about what's going on the lid, we're just gonna get our shape. And then I did another semicircle, just joined onto it. Like that. I'm gonna put this on and then I can see if I need to make it bigger or whatever. And then I did another one. I'm not worried about my lid at all, but just making these cloud shapes. And then I did a much kind of wider one here. Like that. I think already I need to make these higher, but I'll worry about that in a second. And then on this outside edge, I did a little bit of a smaller one. We are going to blend a lot of eyeshadow on this outer corner, so it doesn't matter if that's not looking perfect. So I can see I do need to make this one a bit bigger to match this one. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll try and have this zoomed in enough so you can actually see what I'm doing. Just taking like a smaller flat brush, I'm just gonna fill in this whole cloud area, and then kind of, I think I'll get a better sense of if I need to keep adjusting it or not. So that is what it looks like just now. Not too hugely different, I don't think so. I'm pretty happy with how that's looking. So I'm just gonna set it using a white eyeshadow. Any white eyeshadow will do. This is the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar White because I think it's absolutely epic in how white it is. Okay, I'm going back in with that deep blue, which is called Yacht Life, on my Morphe M506, and I'm gonna start blending the edges of my cloud. I don't know, I think it kind of looks like a cloud. Like the other side looks better because of all the stars and things, but at this point it kind of looks like you've just done a really bad, or like a really squiggly cut crease. You know what I mean. And then I'm actually going to take a ZOEVA 317 wing liner, same colour, it's in my hand, not on my desk, and I'm going to very, very, very close to my lash line, to the inner corner, stamp it so that when I go to put my false lash on, it kind of looks better. I'm going to grab that 506 and the first colour from the NYX palette and just use that as well, just so it's more of a gradient into the cloud. Then I'm taking my new Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in Gamma Ray. This is a really deep, deep blue. It's gorgeous. Nikkie Tutorials didn't do this, but I just wanted to use this. I'm gonna go around the outside of my cloud, all the way round. Like that. Now for the stars, back into that blank canvas brush. I'm just gonna load up my brush, especially the tip. And then I'm just gonna copy what I've done on the other side. Just gonna stamp little stars here and there. I don't even think this needs to be entirely symmetrical, to be honest. I say as I'm trying my hardest to make it symmetrical. Even down here, where that deepest blue is. And then for the big one, I'm doing across. I find you have to dip into the pot quite a lot to wet your brush again with product. And I'm just doing across like that. And then I'm going to kind of round off where they meet in the middle. Not perfect, but I don't mind. And then I did a smaller one here. This star's quite fat. It's not been eating healthily recently. The lash we're using is the Huda Beauty Lash Style Sasha. I'm not gonna let it smell my fear. So what I'll do is I'll go through on my base and then we'll move on to like products, because I don't want to make this video too long. So give me a second to throw my foundation and then I'll be back. Okay, I can finally zoom out a bit. This is the eyes from a distance. We are gonna now bronze. I did just quickly contour, but for bronzer, we bougie. I've got an Hourglass bronzer. This is the Ambient Lighting bronzer and I got the shade Nude Bronze Light. I'm not rich all of a sudden, but it's with this Feel Unique competition that I'm doing. I got to choose 10 products off the website for creating the like stage 2 look, which is kind of most of the products I'm using today. If I haven't mentioned that, I might have mentioned that already. I've not filmed the intro yet. And I was gonna pick like, you know, Barry M eyeliner and things like that, and I was like, hold the phone. I can choose 10 products of whatever I want, so I might as well choose the really expensive products that I want and then just buy the cheaper products in Superdrug. Is that very cheeky? Probably. Oh well. So I'm gonna pick this up on my cheap brush and pop it on my face. I've never tried an Hourglass bronzer, so I'm excited. I've literally heard only good things about them. I think I picked one for medium skin tones and not fair skin tones because I wanted one for the event, for the Feel Unique video thing. If I'm not explaining this very well, go to my Instagram. They definitely explained it better over there. Anyway, it's probably in the past now, and I've probably not got into the top 3. But anyway, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I wanted one that was gonna pack a punch, because for the look that I'm doing, I'm gonna do like a really sculpted cheek, so I wanted to have a bronzer that would actually show up. So that's why I didn't go for the light one. This is nice. This is really nice. It is what I expected it to be. It's a very, very nice, finely milled bronzer. I like it a lot. It is, you know, no more better than my Wet n Wild one or my Too Faced one, £45. Ooh, But it's nice. Very happy to have it in my collection. So now we're going to blush with another Hourglass product. Like I said, I picked some expensive ones. This is the blush in the shade, I can't open it, Luminous Flush, which is pink. So I'm going to take another cheap brush, pop this on. I'm going to try not to use too much. Although I really like blush, you know I do. The one I really wanted, the coral one, was out of stock. That was nice too. Bit my lip. Alright, we need to add some glow desperately to this look. So if I can move my light out the way. For my face glow, I'm going to grab my ABH Dream Glow Kit. This has seen some action. I love this glow kit so much. And I'm going to take the shade Magic, this top one, the kind of pinky reflect. In my experience, this glow kit works best if you wet it. Not for making it more intense, but just for making it more easy to apply, because it definitely has some glitter in it. And then for my inner corner and under my brow, I'm going to use my Moonchild, sorry, such an OG palette now. You can see which shade was my favourite, Pink Heart. And I'm going to dip into the shade, probably Blue Ice, because it is a blue reflect. And I'm going to put that underneath my brow. First of all, I'm going to do the inner corner in a second. And this is just going to fit really well with the eyeshadow because it is blue toned. I realise this is mostly high-end products, I do know that, but I think I do a lot of drugstore as well, so hopefully you don't mind too much. Oh, that looks so good under the brow with this look. Keeping that kind of icy theme. So let's finish off under the eyes, because I want to just get them done. I'm going to use that blue from the palette there, and then maybe that mint on a different brush, because I've got no control on that one. And let's just finish off these under eyes and get them done. I want to go to McDonald's so badly. So I'm first of all putting just that first blue on. Then on my outer corner, I'm going to go back in with that Coloured Rain Vivid Pigment, that dark blue one there. Queen Nikkie went in with one of my favourite products, the Barry M Holographic Eyeshadow Topper in Supernova. She used this down here. I'm so scared I'm going to ruin this look with this part. I'm going to blend that in a little bit. Put on way too much. Help. What if I ruin the look at this point? Inner corner, back to my Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, because I need the white from that. I'm going to use the white eyeshadow and start brightening up this inner corner. Truly is the best white eyeshadow. I say it every time, but it is so good. And then I'm going to go in with the Moonchild shade Blue Ice and just pat that on top, just to make the inner corner metallic and not matte. alright, everything is fine, don't panic. Gonna use my Milani Stay Put eyeliner in Keep On Sapphire on my waterline. Nice blue eyeliner. Some lower lash mascara. My hands are shaking so much because I'm that hungry. I'm gonna throw on a lip because this video has taken so long to film and it's probably way too long, and then I'll show you the finished look, so get ready. So this then is my finished look, recreating Nikkie Tutorials Cloud Eyeshadow, which I know is a recreation of someone else's makeup, but I don't know who started the trend. If you do know, just let me know down below. I really like how this look came out. It's not entirely symmetrical. I mean, I don't care, who cares really. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this look overall. Not with my hair, but when am I? So that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's probably quite long. Saying that now, I've not edited it and maybe I will skip quite a lot of steps, but I don't know yet. This is the look. I really like how it came out. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what looks you want me to recreate next, or whose look you want me to recreate next as part of my series, and yeah. Thanks for watching. See you in my next one, I hope.